Never.
What's up, fellow car enthusiasts? My name is Eric.
I'm JD.
And this is Gridline Go. Alright, so we're in the garage finally, and if you guys watched our video last week, you knew that we got ourselves our first project car, which is mostly just engine work at this point.
Yeah.
It's pretty much complete, but it's going to remain stock for, I guess, for the most part. Stockish for the most part. Yeah. But today, we got a little project. We're going to go ahead and work on that engine stuff.
The reason we're doing this is we actually, engine components should not, they might be friends as they work in unison, but they really shouldn't touch. So, my pistons and the valves, they high-fived. They're like, yeah, what's up, bud? How's it going? Woo! Yeah, and then it does really bad stuff. So you got some of that, and yeah, so it's a big pile of trash. And this is just like, yeah, don't worry about that. No, it's okay. Just put it back in. It's fine. Totally fine. Shh, it's okay. Shh. Go to bed. It's gonna go to bed. All right, now.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
And now we have this sexy, pretty new head.
Yeah, that's the good one.
Our custom-built head.
This is a full race car, right?
Full race car. It's even got 4 cams.
Yeah, dude. Quad cam, baby.
We're gonna pick the best 2 of the 4.
Yes.
So our sexy head here, it's valveless.
We're gonna fix that.
We're gonna fix that today. So we got our custom head and our custom valve spring seats.
Okay, so this is kind of a big deal. We'll talk a little bit more about this once we get that head flipped over and we put some springs in it, and yeah.
So we're gonna put a couple in, and then we're gonna just hyperlapse, time lapse the rest of it. It's pretty repetitive at that point.
It's very repetitive. See, we're gonna get this. We'll put some of this on there. Just give it a little love, and then just gotta put it in the hole. This one is labeled A. See how it's labeled A? And we will get to why this is labeled A later. Because guess what? If you look at all these little guys, look, that one's labeled B. Check it out. Starting on the front of the engine, going back. And I usually get them assembled, but because of my spring seat dilemma, yep, it's not assembled. So I'm gonna do this one. So we get to watch it.
JD got his straw.
I have a straw
for his beer.
No, not for my beer. You are gonna learn right now. We're gonna learn today. All right, well, we're gonna have a box of parts that probably shouldn't be living like this, but they're totally living like this. I know, that is terrible. Absolutely fucking terrible. Anyway, that is not the bag that I want. That's the bag that I want. That's the next step. All right, those are seals. So let's get these little guys open. You gotta put that over, where's that pile of trash? Over this, right? And it's not really nice to it because it's got that really big bump, and it's not really the best thing to do. So they usually give you these little plastic things, right?
Little dickies?
Little dickies, yeah. But we're gonna use a straw. See how nice that works? Look at that. See that?
Oh, that fixed really nice. It's like really perfect.
Of course. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this little straw.
You did your math.
We're gonna take this little straw right here.
So is that a calibrated straw?
This is definitely a calibrated straw to these Nissan valves. Okay, they're calibrated.
Oh my god, that's like really perfect.
Calibrated. Want me to do it slowly? Okay. So, all right. So we're gonna flip this guy over. All right. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our little straw. You see how that slips on there so nicely? Oh, that's so great. Okay. Now the end of it, if you saw the little tool, is usually burnt and melted around. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make one. We're gonna take the straw and we are going to cut a section off of it. Doesn't even have to be this long. In fact, it'd be kind of short. Cut away from you kids. And we're gonna use this and we're gonna go like this. Give it a little love in. and melt it a little bit and give it a little.
We're not making drugs, right?
No drugs, no drugs. We're just giving a smooth little end. See that? Look at that. You see the way that works? Giving it a little love. So it's just like those little tools that you'd normally buy or get with your valve seals, but since I didn't get any, that's what I did. We're gonna put some of these guys in, and to do that, not my favorite thing to use, but it works. This is a socket that feels right.
Calibrated socket.
It's yeah, again, a calibrated
It's precision.
Calibrated tool here. Ooh, look at that. It's like stretched on there. See that? Kind of needs a little bit of stretching. And you shove it, and this should work. Pull this little straw off. That's our new little tool, right? Because it made it past the crazy part.
Is she in there?
The lip? No, not all the way home, but it is definitely down in there. Now we get to give it some of this. Oh, just a little more. We're just gonna give it a little love. Sounds good. It's definitely a sound that I think of.
Sexy.
A little bit of this, I'm putting it on here because that's what actually worked. And
you put that on the straw?
yeah, I like to put it on the straw because then it'll kind of squeegee down and stay in there and do some stuff. Now again, I should be wearing gloves, but I'm not too fond of gloves.
This is the most tedious and annoying part of this entire job.
Yep. Rest of it's pretty good and a lot more rewarding. This is just kind of a pain in the arse.
Okay, enough time lapsing. We've got some of them in already.
We're just moving on down the line.
We got the other half to go, and it's going good.
Yeah.
And now we'll do a little jump cut to the end, and that'll be it. That's really effing loud.
Yeah, not really. Not at all.
Well, it's done.
Well, it's done-ish. We're
At
getting
least.
there. Everything's ish. Ish.
We have all 16 valves in.
Yep.
Yep. Sexy. Well done, sir. And they all stay in.
Yeah, they're all in there.
But for now, that's it. Okay, and so that was it. The head is, the valves are installed.
Valves are installed, head not assembled.
We're gonna do the
More stuff.
the cam buckets later and adjust that.
Lots of good stuff to come.
We're gonna do the cam
Shim buckets.
shim bucket. It's a
Bucket,
it's been
shim, cam.
it's been a late night.
It's been a long night.
JD's been doing all the work himself because this is actually his
is my
car. It's been sitting in his driveway for just about a year.
Just about a year.
And he's pretty stoked to finally have parts and things going along. So
Ta-da!
we'll take you along on this ride with us.
It's gonna be great. A lot of fun.
See you next episode
Yep.
next week.